Imagine this. The United States, the richest country in the world, is drowning in debt. Yes, drowning. Trillions of dollars. Money printed out of thin air. A debt so massive that future generations will still be paying for it. But here's the twist. Donald Trump says he has a new plan to fix it, not with higher taxes, not with more money printing, but with something bold, something radical. Crypto and gold. Section 1. Understanding the debt crisis. So let's start here. What exactly is the U.S. debt crisis? Right now, America owes over $34 trillion. Yes, trillion, with a T. Every single second, the number grows. Why? Because the government spends more than it earns. Think of it like this. Imagine a family making $50,000 a year, but spending $70,000 every year. How long before the credit cards explode? That's America, borrowing, printing money, and hoping it never collapses. But here's the problem. When you print too much money, inflation rises. When inflation rises, people lose trust in the dollar. And when trust is gone, the world looks for an alternative. Section 2. Trump's new plan. And this is where Trump comes in. He says, America needs to think differently. We can't keep relying on printed paper with no real backing. So what's the plan? Tie the U.S. dollar to real hard assets. Gold, the metal trusted for centuries. And crypto, the digital revolution that cannot be controlled by any single government. Trump believes if America partially backs the dollar with gold and crypto, the world will once again trust U.S. currency. Think about it. For thousands of years, gold has been the ultimate store of value. Nations collapse, empires fall, but gold still holds power. And now crypto, like Bitcoin, has become the new digital gold. It's decentralized, it's borderless, it's limited, and millions around the world already trust it more than their own government's money. So Trump's plan combines the oldest form of wealth with the newest. Section 3. Advantages of the plan 4 minutes. So what could this mean? Why could this plan actually work? First, stability. If the dollar is tied to gold and crypto, it's harder to print unlimited money. That means less inflation. Second, trust. Imagine the world knowing that every dollar has real value behind it. Foreign nations would trust the U.S. again. Third, growth. By embracing crypto, America could attract billions in new investments. Tech companies, innovators, and global money could pour into the U.S. economy. This isn't just about saving the dollar, it's about leading the future of money. Section 4. The challenges and risks. But let's be honest, this plan isn't easy. Crypto is still highly volatile. One day, Bitcoin is $60,000. The next, $30,000. Can a global superpower risk tying its currency to something that unpredictable? Then there's politics. Banks don't like crypto. Many politicians fear it. Why? Because crypto takes away their control. And let's not forget, building this system would be massively complex. How do you measure the right balance between gold, crypto, and the dollar? How do you regulate it without destroying its freedom? These are huge questions, with no easy answers. Section 5. What it means for Americans. So, what does this mean for everyday Americans? If it works, it could mean lower inflation, a stronger dollar, more jobs, more investments, and more financial security. But if it fails, it could trigger chaos in markets and shake the entire global economy. So here's the real question. Can Trump truly fix America's debt crisis with gold and crypto? Or is this just another bold promise, destined to fade away? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. The future of money is changing, and America must decide. Will it lead the change or be left behind?